Welcome back, guys, and welcome to another episode of Connecticut Angler. You know, we are in the first week of July here. July 4th is just freshly behind us, and now is kind of about that time of year that I would generally be switching over to targeting smallmouth bass on rivers like the Naugatuck, for example, or perhaps the Housatonic, and certainly there's going to be some of that in the near future, no question there. And a lot of the larger rivers in the state have already heated up well beyond the point where it's responsible to fish for trout. I mean, unless you're going to be keeping them, of course, which is just fine. That being said, there are still some trout fishing opportunities lingering about to take advantage of, namely some of these smaller wild trout streams in the state, which stay cool for a number of reasons. For one thing, a lot of these smaller streams are fed by groundwater seeps that remain quite cold even well into midsummer. And a lot of these smaller streams are also covered for extremely long lengths by a full forest canopy, which aids in keeping them cool. Now, all of these little streams, they warm up at their own rates. It's not like it's a given that every wild trout stream is ice cold throughout the summertime. Of course, that's not the case. And in the case of Secret Stream A, which you guys know is a wild trout stream near and dear to my heart, the first wild trout stream that I featured on this channel, now we're sort of approaching that cutoff. It's still running fairly cool, but I had the feeling it's going to warm up pretty rapidly as we progress into July. So my goal this morning is to head out there just for a couple hours, get ourselves some wild brook trout, some wild brown trout in this beautiful Connecticut wild trout stream, before we sort of bid it farewell until maybe autumn or maybe even just next year. So yeah, I guess there's not much more to say, guys. Let's get to it. I'm really excited to hit Secret Stream A. I love this stream. It's been featured a lot in the channel, and I have a feeling this episode is going to be just as fruitful as all the others have. Let's hop to it, guys. I'm gonna get the 3-weight in the truck, grab my waders, and we're gonna get out there. All right, guys. Making the precarious trek down the hill here to get down into the river gorge. And here we are at Secret Stream A. And I don't know, there's more we can go over, like what I'm going to be tossing and everything, but we'll work that in as we go. For now, let's get started and see if we can nab ourselves our first trout of the day. All right, guys, well, here we are. And I'll tell you what, the stream is looking great for this time of year. We had a lot of rain over the past week, and it has really bolstered the flows here, which is undoubtedly great for these trout. They definitely needed it. Let's see if we can get anything out of the faster water up here in this little run. Oh! We had a taker and I rolled it. And now when I say taker, that had to be like a little, either a little teeny tiny brookie or a fall fish. But I did roll it. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, guys. This is why I'm hesitant to use the head-mounted GoPro all that often. I just came to this pool right here. Beautiful little pool, and I managed to nab the first trout of the day, a wild brown of about 6 inches or so. Beautiful little fish. I'll roll some of that B-roll now. But unfortunately, after I released the fish and checked the GoPro, lo and behold, it wasn't recording. And it's so easy for that to happen when you don't have the feedback of seeing the little recording light running on the GoPro or being able to check the rear of the screen to see if it's actually recording. I'm gonna put it on the chest mount so that we don't have any more screw-ups for the day. Lots of extremely rocky, shallow stuff here. Water scarcely much more than 2 inches deep over most of these rocks, so not much to really fish in this particular 50 or 60 foot stretch here. Then we do have an area over here where we maybe get 6 inches of depth down below this little cascade, so it's definitely going to be worth doing a little bit of prospecting over here. See if we can find anything. Approach cautiously here. We're going to sort of sweep this area from this rock over here to this bank over here, making several casts along the way just so we get down through each drift, because there's a lot of pockets around here. So it's not as if it's the sort of spot where you can just make one cast sort of right down the pipe into perfect drift, and you're gonna get all the fish's attention in that little run. There's a lot of, oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Fish running me all around. What we got here? Little brown. All right. All right. Nice. And the camera's actually recording this time. How about that? Fine little wild brown trout. All right, guys. So I finally succeeded at getting a trout caught while I was recording. There we go. It's almost like I'm actually successfully making YouTube videos here, right? So that fish took the nymph as well, same as the first fish did. Took it out of a little pocket, maybe 6 inches deep beside the boulder that I had showed you guys. And there's a couple other pockets around here that could potentially hold fish, so I'm gonna hit those as well. But yeah, what a privilege to catch these little fish, guys. I'll tell you what, I freaking love Secret Stream A. I just love it. And I'm really happy to feel how cool this water is right now. Just having my hand in the net while I was holding that fish sort of submerged in the water. I was just so surprised at how cold the stream is running right now for early July. All right, so we have an area here where, you know, a lot of times you'll come to bridge pools and, you know, there'll be like bonanzas. There's just, you take one look at it and you think, boy, there has got to be a ton of fish in here. This is more of a marginal bridge pool. There may be fish in here, but I fish this bridge pool a lot and I've never caught a single thing. Now that being said, the water is running a little bit higher than normal, than what it would normally be whenever I'm out here. So we might find a fish. Let's try that little pocket over in the shade over there. Just gonna kind of reach over that boulder with a cast. Perfect. Big take, big take. This is a nice fish, guys. Damn. Whoa. Okay. Wow, is this a little, it's like a little brookie. I'll tell you what, the tug it felt like this fish had. I don't know if maybe he wrapped me around something when he first hit, but boy, there was such a pull when this fish first hit. Oh, that's why. This fish came up and he hit at the dry fly and I missed him on the hook set. Ended up snagging him in the back, so this cannot count as a caught fish. But that would explain why it felt like he was pulling so insanely hard when I first hooked him. This is a little brookie. We're gonna let this guy go straight away. Again, I can't count this as a caught fish, even though I did fool him. I'm just gonna let him go straight away. When we get a brookie that we actually hook in the mouth, I'll get some B-roll on him for you guys. We're about to get back to it, but I thought now's as good a time as any to go over what I'm throwing. If you're familiar with the channel and you've watched a lot of my videos in the past, what I'm throwing is not going to be any surprise to you. It's sort of my go-to late spring, early summer rig for small stream trout fishing. Elk hair caddis up top and a prince nymph down below. Now, I like to use the prince nymph in the warmer months of the year. So like I said, late spring to early summer, because I feel like in addition to sort of broadly representing any sort of aquatic larva or any sort of aquatic creatures, I think it also, you know, the contrasts with the little biot wings go far towards potentially emulating drowned terrestrials of a wide variety of types. And so that's why I like to go with this pattern. Now, is it really all that much more effective than if I had, say, a pheasant tail or a hare's ear on here? I don't know that I could really say that with 100% certainty, but I certainly feel much more confident about it. So that's what we're using today, throwing it on the 3-weight, nothing really crazy here. Pretty much just standard small stream stuff, guys. Let's get at them. Really, really nice pool up here. Couple distinct areas to run the fly through where fish could be holding. There's area number 1. Nothing. Interesting. Got him. Yep. I don't want to pull this guy down over the... Oh, okay. I was going to say I didn't want to pull this guy down over the rocks, but he kind of ran that way himself. Another little brown here. All right. Beautiful little fish. Get him right back in the water here. Not bad, guys. Not bad. All right. Let's see if we got anything else in here. Oh, got another one. Got another one. Oh. Another brown? Looks like it. Let's see. Oh boy. Yep, another brown. Even smaller than the last one. Beautiful fish though. Oh no, this is a brookie, guys. This is my color blindness there. I just saw a glint of its pattern. I thought it was a brown, but it's absolutely a brookie. Beautiful little brookie. All right, guys, well, I'm right down in some of the rapids here, so I'm sure it's kind of hard to hear me, but finally we actually managed to hook a brookie in the mouth rather than the back, and a gorgeous little brook trout mixed right in here with the browns. This stream has, as far as I've been able to find, about a 50-50 mix of brookies and browns, and they both seem to thrive in this environment. And indeed, this pool is sort of a microcosm of that. We have both browns and brookies in there. Well, we actually have some more water of decent depth over here. There could absolutely be some more fish in this pool. I mean, it's just, this is a pool right above the last one. You see, I'm running it down on either side of the seam here. Oh gosh, look at this pool coming up here. Oh, yep. First cast, first cast. What do we have here? We've got ourselves a brown. All right, and the cool thing about this fish is that it took that dry fly. Gotta love the dry fly action. You know, I like catching any of these trout, but I especially enjoy it when they hit that AERØHEAD. Yes, guys, first dry fly take of the day. You know, you gotta love dry fly action. I mean, I love fishing with streamers and nymphs. You know, it all works. It's all a good time. But there is a certain exciting element to seeing a fish hit topwater that you just don't quite get out of those other types. You know, each type of fly has its own allure, for sure. And dry flies are pretty damn fun. Completely out of the water trying to catch that AERØHEAD. I'll have to slow the video down. That was incredible. That fish literally launched itself in 100% out of the water, tail and all, and actually missed the fly. Oh, all that energy, and he didn't even succeed. There we go. Oh! That was a take. I missed him though. That was a take on the nymph. Okay guys, this is an old mill pond here. I came out here probably a month and a half ago and did really well at the head of this pool. And then once I get up to this run here, I'm very curious to see if I bump into a lot of brookies like I did earlier this year. right down the pipe. Not a damn thing. Interesting. Very interesting. Had a lot of fish out of that spot just about a month and a half ago. No fish out of that spot this time. Why is that exactly? Very hard to say. Sometimes there are just certain patterns with these streams that are difficult to decode. But we have plenty of water ahead, so let's get to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just sort of squeeze through here. This part of the stream is so overgrown. Oh! Whoa! Wow, what a crazy take. This fish is fighting like mad. I don't know how large this fish is. I hope this is not another case of me having one snagged in the back that went for the dry fly. This fish is pulling crazy hard. Crazy hard. Yeah, he's snagged. That's too bad. Come on, buddy. Okay, so what would have been the biggest brown of the trip. Well, guys, you know, you saw it yourself. I mean, that fish absolutely assaulted that El Carcatus. Didn't get him on the hook set, though. It was just that he took so crazily that after he finished his swirl going after the El Carcatus, he managed to get hooked in the back when I set the hook. And that's why that fish put up such a crazy fight. But nonetheless, actually not a very small fish, given the size of the stream and given the average size brown that I pull out of it. He was definitely, had a couple inches extra. Beautiful fish that I wish I hooked in the mouth, I'll tell you what. But hopefully we'll bump into some more like him. This is a pretty large, deep pool. It looks like we still have quite a bit of current flow, though. We might be able to get some fish out of here. Oh, straight away. Straight away. Nice. Looks like a decent brown. Got this one in the mouth on the El Carcatus. Oh. Come on, buddy. All right, nice. Nice. This pit underneath this big fallen tree here. I'd really like to see if we can get a fish from there, but it's going to be tough to get a bow and arrow cast exactly where I want it. Here we go. Maybe I get snagged, maybe I get a fish. Oh! I got it exactly where I wanted it and instantly had a take. Didn't get a good hook set on it, though. Oh, gosh. I saw that fish come out of the depths and hit the dry fly. Lord, that happened so fast. Nice little plunge pool here. Got him straight away. Oh, fish got off. Ooh, there could definitely be some fish up in this spot. Here we go. The water here is not particularly deep, but it's got more than enough depth for brookies. There we go. Oh, little fish came up and hit the El Carcatus. I couldn't keep him on. Damn it. Damn. Oh! Violent topwater take. The fish never really even had the El Carcatus fully in his mouth. Oh man, really nice pool over here. Really, really nice pool. Got him. All right. Little brown. After so many missed fish, it's nice to finally get another one in the net. Beautiful little fish. Let's get him right back in the water. Got him. Oh my God, guys, this is a wild tiger trout. Holy crap. This is a wild tiger. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. This is just incredible. I'm speechless. Wild tiger trout out of Secret Stream A, guys. You know, Connecticut restarted its tiger trout stocking program, just 2 seasons ago. And I was thrilled to have finally had the opportunity to catch some tiger trout. And I've gotten a handful of those since then. Always knew that they were stockers. The likelihood of bumping into a true wild tiger trout in Connecticut is extraordinarily low. It's very low anywhere. And all the small streams that I fished, all the browns, all the brookies out of those streams where these fish could potentially intermingle, never, never, never have I found a wild tiger trout. And I'm just awestruck that I just brought one to the net on Secret Stream A. This is just incredible, guys. And let me tell you, I feel so damn privileged to have been out here to catch that fish. Maybe even a once in a lifetime occurrence. I may never catch a wild tiger again. Or at least not, a decade could easily pass before I ever see another wild tiger again. God, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. What a gorgeous fish, and what a privilege. Wow. Wow. Well, you know what, guys? I didn't have a huge amount of time to fish the stream today. And I was kind of getting close to where I was going to have to wrap it up. But this is, I think, a fine place to wrap up my time on Secret Stream A for the season and leave it be, I think, even till next year. You know, I said it in a previous video not too long ago, Secret Stream A never ceases to surprise me. And so it is that every time I'm surprised, I think, this river can't throw anything else at me that is going to make me love it even more. And then you bring a wild tiger to the net. Just awesome, guys. Just awesome. Well, I bid Secret Stream A farewell, but I will see you guys next time on another episode of Connecticut Angler. If you enjoyed the episode, if you enjoyed that wild tiger, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more, subscribe. Catch you guys next time.